Beautiful people, what is up? This is a fresh Sunday episode of whatever day you listen to this on. I don't fucking know. On today's episode, guys, Sebastian drops back again. Good friend of the show. He is a author, athlete, fellow podcaster, photographer, and I did notice, bro, you give lifestyle tips to men too. We gotta talk about that shit because I was looking at a few of your TikToks. I'm like, hey, I didn't even fucking know this, man. Sebastian, welcome back to the show.
Man, thanks you for having me. It's amazing to be here. It's been a while, and I'm happy to be here. I love
Hey,
this show, so being here is always like super cool.
I appreciate you for being back on, bro. Guys, check out our last episode, episode 75, Kill the Excuses. If you know anything about me and Sebastian, we don't have any fucking excuses. Get that shit done by any means necessary. Now, people who are new to the show, they don't, not familiar with you, bro. Let us know who you are and what you got going on.
Well, as you said, I'm an author. I published a few books. I wrote even more than I published. Right now, looking for an agent. I'm a photographer. Like I worked as a photographer for a while. Now it's just a free time thing, and I use the skills to take my own photos. And I work in marketing, and right now I am giving fashion and lifestyle tips on TikTok. So yeah, I noticed you found me today and followed me, so I followed right away.
Cause I was like, wait, this is some good shit. One of your videos, bro, I know about cause with the cologne, your cologne tip. I'm like, how the fuck? Cause I'm thinking in my mind, cologne go like I'm used to like spraying it on your jacket, the neck, skin kind of shit. And then you were saying apply water to the spot if you gonna be like gone all day kind of shit. But I had a habit of like keeping like certain cologne on me like to reapply. But that makes so much sense.
Yeah, man, you activated again. Also, did you know that you shouldn't apply it on clothes?
No.
No, bro, it's just not made for that. It's supposed to be on your skin. And when you apply it on clothes, you don't get the best of it.
I
It
thought
should
that
be
it like it
made
just
on
like
your wet skin. That's ideal.
what? Cause I
Like
thought
after
like
the shower.
so fresh out the shower.
Yeah, this would be perfect.
I'm gonna try that shit. Cause I
Try it,
thought
man. Try it.
I was under depression because I thought because it stays in the fabric of the clothes and then it lasts. But the wet part makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of how it works because it gets absorbed better by wet skin.
What the
Also, it
fuck?
activates the fragrance. So yeah, I started this TikTok stuff in January
Damn.
because I'm very into fashion. So
Yeah.
at some point, I was like, shit, I want to talk about fashion, but I
Yeah.
also want at some point to have like a clothing brand. But I don't
Hey.
think clothing brands work without an audience. So I was
Yeah.
like, what's the best way? The best way is TikTok. So I just started a TikTok channel. I signed up for a mentorship, and now I'm posting like 3 times a day. It's like a
Fuck
fuckload of
yeah.
work, and but it's cool. I'm kind of having fun.
It
So
is
it
fun.
wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing because I've always been like camera shy and shit. But I had to overcome it. Like you said, no excuses.
No
Just
excuses.
fucking go and do it.
No excuse. Cause bro, cause even like being in podcasting, like I was nervous as shit just being on, video. Cause you gotta like show yourself. But then even with like, because I've been dropping TikTok and like Instagram content, like you said, that shit is fun. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it's
even a choice,
fucking
it's fun,
fun.
bro.
It's super fun. Wait, I'm gonna set up my camera here
No,
so
you
I know
good, you
what's
good.
going on. What's going on. Okay, it's super fun, dude. I didn't know. It just takes some time to get used to
Mm-hmm.
it, to the editing part, adding effects and stuff. But it's fun.
It's like you a kid again. It's like editing shit or just
Yeah.
like it's credit. Because I was like, because I was I'm guilty, guys. Like I thought TikTok was stupid at first, but TikTok is like fucking video Google. You can learn any fucking shit. I follow my TikTok consists of cat videos because I got a cat, gym videos, and it's like some random shit that I'm into. But you can find some great shit on there.
I mean, it's crazy. I thought it was stupid too, and I didn't know. I was like, I don't understand it. I thought it was super complex. I was
Yeah,
like, okay, you have to have an
simple.
external app to edit the videos, and how do you add the text and the sounds? And then I log into this shit. I watch some tutorials, and everything is in the fucking app.
Bro,
And
everything.
then when I was making the first video, I was like, I get it now. I get why kids Love it so much.
Yeah.
Just you can add transitions. You can do, it's a video editing app and made simple.
Bro, one thing that's been getting me is like you adding a sound to a video makes it that much more impactful. If I'm listening to a Mike Tyson fucking interview, it's gonna hit. But if I'm hearing like a certain song or sound behind it, it's hitting my heart chakra.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Also, like as I told you, I've been in the middle of a move, so it's been
Oh yeah,
crazy.
congrats on
So
your move.
yeah, thanks, man. And on Saturday, I was super busy, or I don't remember if it was Friday, and I just was making TikToks, right, like on the spot, or just like uploading drafts. Then at some point, I was so in a hurry that I forgot to add the sound to three of them, and I was like, "Fuck!" They
Yeah.
look like shit. Why? Because they don't have the sound.
You need the sound, bro.
Need the sound so much.
It gives it. Because I saw a tweet on Twitter and it was some random person on the timeline and she said that you have to pull at people's emotions on TikTok, and it makes so much sense because we can watch something on TikTok, but if it like has that pull on us, it'll we love it. We got to apply that same shit to our shit.
Yeah, it. Also, I admire so much these creators on TikTok because some of them are able just to pull you in, and and people watch them, and you're like, they deserve this fucking
Bro,
thousands of or even millions of followers. Some creators have. It's crazy how skilled they are.
I feel like because like you said, it's just consistency. Because you said you post like 3 videos a day, or
Yeah, 3 a day.
I'm trying to, because I do 3 a week. I'm trying to get to 4. So I'll do one thing I've been doing is just been taking my tweets and just like saying them like on TikTok or like Instagram. Peep Instagram too, bro. Instagram, I've noticed that Instagram, I'll get more like viewers on Instagram
Yeah,
Wheels.
I have a new Instagram profile
Let's
where
go.
I'm uploading the reels, just the same shit I'm doing on TikTok. I'm
Same
re-uploading
shit.
on Instagram. I get more views there. I don't know why.
That's why I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the topic. Maybe the audience is there, or I don't know what it is. But I get way more attention there. But I get less likes and less follows. I don't get it yet.
It's weird. The whole algorithm is weird. Like, for example, I don't get many follows on TikTok, but I'll get it on Instagram, especially if you post just consistently. The whole algorithm is real. I don't get it. But I'm having fun with the shit. Like after this podcast episode, I'm gonna create some content and just for the week, and it's just fun.
Same. I was creating content before the podcast, and I will go on afterwards. Like the worst shit is like changing outfits. It's like my entire closet is on the bed, and I'm here changing like fucking 5 outfits every hour, just trying to make videos.
Bro, it's a bit I'm paranoid because it's like fuck. I had this shirt on last TikTok video, and it's like fuck, I don't feel like putting on a different shirt kind of shit, or just like whatever the fucking situation is. But it's just like, but yours different because yours is about fashion, so you got to just like put on different fits and shit. But then it's kind of like you having like a photo shoot. You really having a photo shoot with yourself. You think about it.
Yeah, it's like a photo shoot with yourself. It's already like complicated because you gotta take care of the angle and shit. You gotta take care
Yeah,
of the lighting, and you gotta stand there, take a photo with the timer, see if it works and if it's what you want. If not, you just gotta go back. It's trouble. But like a TikTok is 10 times worse
yeah.
because then you're filming. You have to go back. You have to be like, okay, this sounded weird. My voice sucks here. My posture was shit. It's like so much stuff to think about, but it's fun.
Hey, I will say because like our last episode, I know you was heavy on YouTube with the podcast, and then even like you may have not thought that you was like confident or just like out of your shell, but you really fucking was. And then you doing that, it led you into having the idea of posting on TikTok. It's like putting your face back out there, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like as I told you, like one of the first 2 times I was here, I was super afraid that I came off weird in the podcast, and even as a guest of to your podcast. Like shit, I hope I don't sound or look weird. But then I don't know.
It's like,
People told me
who
you're confident. I'm
cares?
like, well,
They
you're confident. Like, what the fuck?
look fucking confident, bro. Like at the end of the day, who cares? The point of the content is being genuine, being who you are. We're not trying to like, ooh, was this angle good? Let me get this kind of shit. It's like, no, we being raw, we being vulnerable, and that's what we want to see. Like, for example, bro,
Yeah.
you ever like the movie or like TV show bloopers? We like to see like the in between goofy, funny shit because we want to see the person's personality, not the on today's episode of Sunday Session with Ranch. Like, no, we want the fucking personality.
Yeah, I think that's why people love Joe Rogan so much.
Yeah,
I mean, the fucking man is wild. I know. I don't know if you're aware of the shit he's going through.
yeah. I want to
He
talk
says
about
some
that.
words,
I want to talk about that.
and well, like, what do you expect? That fucking guy gets high all the time in the podcast. You know how much stupid shit we could say if we were smoking weed right now. And then
But he,
imagine just people take all your bullshit and put it in a compilation.
come on, man.
That's weird. That's wild.
Especially when you get like a
Everything about
thousand
a phone.
podcast episodes, like just over 1,000, you go find like, but people just go nitpick with certain shit. I know you like. I see some people on Twitter. They're like, um, he's like a opposition or whatever the case may be. I don't know. All I know is his platform is allowing messages to go out that wouldn't have been out. So even if he is, he's spreading information to make you think. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, we can all agree that it is helping getting the message out there.
Yeah, I don't even care about that shit. I mean, he might be control of position and shit. I don't care. Did I
I
enjoy the
don't.
show? I don't listen to it like every episode. But when I do listen, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like I listened to the whole thing with Jordan Peterson. Those were
Yeah,
4 hours heavy, but they went out like 2 hours. It was crazy how good that fucking episode was.
bro. Because it's like you have to look, you have to be receptive to the message and not the messenger. And I think I don't know. I don't want to say I'm judgmental because I have to like backtrack, but you gotta when you view things from like a bird's eye view, you just see people playing their roles. Right. So even if you think he probably, I don't fucking know. I don't, it's not me to say, but I don't know. He seems like a cool dude. He brings on amazing people that gets to share their story and get information out there. So for that, I'm grateful for him. You know, shit is what
Yeah,
it is.
like today, crazy shit. Just talking about Rogan. Today, my sister sends me a TikTok that's a snippet from Joe Rogan's podcast, and
Mm-hmm.
he's talking with Andrew Schultz. So it's gonna be wild when it's Andrew
Yeah.
Schultz involved. And then they are talking about post-nut syndrome, and they're saying like, yeah, you don't know if you like a girl until you have sex with her. Then you know it. And my sister is like, is this shit real? I was like, listen, there is some truth to it, but you cannot take like 12 seconds of a podcast from a guy who
Yeah.
was like smoking weed and just tell me like, hey, shit, post not syndrome. He's saying it about every man. No, it's just like you just took the worst part and highlighted it. That's what the TikTok is showing you, but it didn't show you the other hour of talking.
Right. But that's what the media does though. That's how they, they control the narrative. They'll take that one snippet of him saying something completely, or that's not him, just people period, and overblow it. Like for example, they'll take one snippet of Kanye and then overblow, oh, he said this. And it's like, bro, you gotta listen to the whole snippet. The whole
Yeah,
fucking
and how do you feel about the Rogan shit? Because I mean, he said the N word. So I mean, did he touch you in any way, or do you
to
not
be
care?
bro, I'm gonna be completely honest because I was having this conversation last night. The whole I don't get affected by that shit. Cause I don't look at the world as like black, white,
Yeah,
Mexican,
you're
Asian,
beyond that, I think.
beyond that shit. So
Yeah,
when I see that, it's like, you know, eh, you feel me? Like, and it might trigger somebody who listens to this, but it gets to a point, bro. It's like I don't look at shit as black and white. I just see everybody as consciousness, and these are just characters. So it's beyond the skin color for me at this point. So yeah, not saying it's of course there's injustices going on in the world. Um, but the more you identify with that programming, it is continues that manifestation, that reality to be experienced. So if I'm like, oh, I'm a victim, police go shoot me, I need reparations, blah, blah, blah. I'm operating off of victim mentality and I'm continuing that manifestation. Now, everyone goes through oppression, not just me. You have, Nazis and everybody. Every fucking body is fucking oppressed and racist. So at the end of the day, I don't identify. So I got a homie. He's like, pro-black, which is I appreciate. I just don't fucking know. I just don't know. I don't operate off the color shit. I just know, like I said, we consciousness and we here to fucking experience. So if this trigger anybody, you know, not sorry, but
like you are letting yourself be triggered, honestly.
then I get it though. I
get
get
it too, but shit. I mean, I'm Latino. It's not like I didn't face racist, especially in Europe, especially like when I first came to Italy, I was in a fucking small town where I was like one of the first immigrants. So all kids were like looking at me weird, and teachers were like thinking I was gonna end up being a waiter or a bathroom cleaner.
See,
like, who gives a fuck?
Right. At the end of, it's a weird because I don't like, for example, I don't really come across that, and I say reality anymore, unless it's like you might see some shit on Twitter or if you like hear something on the news or some shit like that. Other than that, I don't. That ain't my experience because that's not the vibration I'm emitting. Like, for example, anybody who listens to this, let's say you have a paranoia or fear of the police, right? So anytime you interacting or you crossing one, that vibration, that fear is being emitted. Cop picks up on that. Now they're gonna come to your ass because they picking up on your vibration.
Yeah, like, man, I've been having to train that out of me because I don't know why all my life. It's not like I've been a criminal, okay, but every time I see the police, I get very uncomfortable.
Why?
So
programming?
I don't know, yeah, programming, but it's terrible because literally I see them and I'm like, oh shit, they're out to get me. And
why do you feel that way though? Why do you feel that way?
I know. I don't know what it is.
See?
Crazy and it's irrational.
It's the because, for example, I have cop friends, so I know that you got good and bad people regardless. So it ain't just that's just how the shit works. But you have to look at the good, but don't be naive about the bad. Don't get me wrong. But all I know is if you operating from a state of fear, you're gonna continue to experience that because that's your dominant vibration. So I challenge anybody who's listening to this just to hold a different perspective and vibration. Whatever you emitting will be experienced. Simple as that. Simple as that.
100%.
Simple. Because, for example, where I'm at over here in England, predominantly, white area. You feel me? I don't feel uncomfortable. I maybe see I see 2 or 3 black people max, and that's maybe like twice a month. In the gym, I'm the only black person. I don't think about that shit. I just see you as a person, you as a person, you as a person.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Like, do you even notice, like, in the end, you're training, everybody's training? I don't think they even notice, oh, gee, the black dude. They don't care either.
Give a fuck. All I know is we getting this motherfucking work in the gym. I don't give a fuck what color you are. Now you probably like at my gym, it's like a ton of old people too. But you like the older ones, like they'll probably have thoughts, right? But that's just because and then you understand based off your level of programming and how you were, brought up, you're still operating off that code. So understand that. Don't take it personal. Now, it's ignorance because the whole point that we still even that's still an issue is ignorance. But then understanding people's programming. But when you're in the gym, bro, and of course you know that because we both fucking gym rats. In the gym, you trying to just get as big as fucking possible, and it's like maximize your shit. Fucking love the gym.
Let's talk about the gym. Let's talk about the gym. I knew we were going to end up there. Thank you for saying, because is it the time to bring it up? Yeah,
bro.
Like, bro, how has it been going? You've been hitting. Okay, when I first was on your podcast, we touched upon it like in the end of the episode, and you still were in training. Then at some point, you last year you went in.
Whole
How is
different
it
mode.
going?
Whole different mode. Arms on sumo, shoulders on sumo. We getting the chest right. It's fucking beautiful, bro. Like I did shoulders today. Good hour and 20 minutes on that. It's fucking addicting. Like it get to a point where you see the shit and you like, I want to get this motherfucker bigger.
Yeah, it's like
But,
it's not enough, you know. And also you get to that point where there are good days in which you look in the mirror, maybe after a shower, and you're
yep.
like, shit, I look good. And then there are other days when you look in the mirror and you say, oh man, I fucking suck. Like
Yep.
I've been training for so long and I'm still like whatever your body shape was before.
Yep.
Those days are terrible, right? And but I love it. The more you go to the gym, the more you want to get more results and to get bigger.
That's the whole fuck. Cause like you said, I'll look in the mirror and like you said, some days it's like, damn, like I'll notice like back looking nice, top chest looking nice, shoulders, and then it's like other points like fuck, like I feel self conscious right now, like, and then but then it's a motivation. Like next time you hit the gym, it's like okay, I need to focus on that more. Bits is man, and I had tweeted this like I tweet so much about the gym because it's fucking addicting. You taking
Yeah,
care of
it is, dude.
yourself.
And it's like I know this is gonna sound so narcissistic, but it's like you're building a work of art, you know?
You are, bro.
Yeah, you just
Fuck that. Call it what it
it's
is. We creating a
wonderful.
god body. Call it what it is. You can. I don't give a
You're right.
fuck.
You're right, dude. It's a god body. You just wanna look like you're fucking wearing armor on you. Like
That's all
you
it is. I
yeah,
want to.
even see this sweater.
Mm-hmm,
I have this shit for like 5 years.
mm-hmm,
And today is the first day I wear it. You know why? Because 5 years ago I was so fucking lanky that if I wear this, I looked feminine as fuck.
mm-hmm. But
Instead, like
now,
having a shape, I can feel this thing. I feel it.
yeah,
I see the shape and I feel confident and I can wear it.
it's the
So
confidence, bro.
it's the
It's
confidence.
the
You get
fucking,
so much of it from the gym.
bro. I encourage anybody because like you gotta want something. You gotta just gotta want it, man. Like even if you just doing cardio, you want to lose weight, right? As long as you fucking work out, but lifting, it is the catalyst of my freaking life. And I'm gonna be that 70-year-old swole ass grandpa, bald as hell with a gray beard, with fucking 22-inch arms, looking fucking amazing. Like Rich, why you work out? Because I want big ass motherfucking arms. I want to look great.
Yeah. How tall are you?
6'2".
Nice. I mean, you're gonna look huge. And I mean, I think you have them at your gym, right? The
Yes,
grandpas, they look huge. They look
bro.
amazing. I'm like, I want to be like that old fucker.
Bro. Because like, for example, and one thing too, like you make a lot of friends in the gym. Like you work out there consistently and you see the same people kind of shit. It's older. Like that's what I'm saying. It's no excuses, man. I think I'm gonna name this episode "No Excuses" too, because it's just no excuses. It's three guys I made friends with in the gym. They all in their like 50s and 60s. Every single time I'm in the gym, they in there. So when I'm like mentally, I'm like like I ain't gonna give up on the set, but I'm like, come on, Richard. I'm looking at you. If you fucking 50, 60 here as much as I am, ain't no excuse. Get your ass.
Yeah,
Let's finish this shit.
no excuse, dude. It's crazy. And how does your workout look like? Your routine, how do you structure it?
So I do. Fuck. How do I added an extra day, so I added Sunday to my schedule. So I work out four now. So I'll do Mondays will be damn. When is my Mondays? Mondays is arms, chest. Wait, arms, chest. Yeah, arms and chest. And then next one will be I work on arms every single session. And then I'm guilty. I need to do legs too, but I'm kind of focused on my upper chest right now. I mean my upper body at the moment. And then next one is arm still, but then we're doing shoulders and back. Friday. Fuck is Friday? chest, arms, and then Sunday shoulders and back. Yeah, shoulders and
Nice.
back. So we just
Nice.
want, and then I need to do legs, but at the point, I'll focus on that at some point. But so yeah, I'm just gonna get the upper body right at the moment.
Are you doing progressive overload
Bro,
just on
supersets, bro. I'm in that supersets. I'm like, for example, today I did I'm in love with overhead presses, like overhead, just like shoulder presses with like the bar. I'm in love with them bitches. I'm in
They
love
are
with them.
great, bro. They are
I'm
fucking
in love.
great.
You got to challenge
I
yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing this routine. I'm working out like Monday to Friday,
Hmm.
and sometimes Monday, sometimes even Saturday, and I do one body part per day. So it's like Monday's chest.
Hmm.
What's the next day? Tuesday's back. Then I have shoulders. Then I have arms and legs, and I have a dedicated day for shoulders because I want to get them focused big.
Bro,
So and I do like these high reps, low weight, dude. Sometimes I want to puke from the effort. So these charges, I just want to throw up on the fucking floor.
do you take pre-workouts?
Nope, I don't think they work. Like maybe because I'm biased. I'm one of those people that
Okay.
get no benefit from caffeine.
Okay,
It does
that's fair.
nothing to me.
That's fair.
So
I
like
need it.
I could take like 1,000 milligrams of caffeine. I'm still like chilling and sleeping.
Damn. So even if you drink like an espresso shot, you
Yeah, dude.
still
I've tried
damn.
the caffeine tablets. I went
Those
like
don't
up
work
to a
for
thousand
me.
milligram. They don't work.
I wonder what, because I hear people that say that like caffeine don't work for me, and I'm like, shit, how that shit.
It's genetic. I think I heard in a podcast. It's genetic. There's some percentage of the population that doesn't process caffeine. Like the liver just gets rid of it
So
because
how do you like if you need like a boost, not even gym wise, just like a boost of energy? What do you do?
nothing. I just get
No,
it mentally. Yeah, I just have to get it mentally. I can't boost.
fucking hell. Because I need my pre workout. I need it. I'm in the gym sweating,
I Many
boost.
people need to work out. I wish it worked though because it must feel great.
Like it hits you at the random moment, and then it's like a shift. It's like you go Super Saiyan, and then like you just like feel that extra like I can get like 10 more in this bitch. I need it. One thing I will say that's like huge. One of my coworkers, she's her husband trains professional bodybuilders and shit. So she just put me on a whole protein game. So I'm consuming like so my day is meal shake meal. But I do like six of those. So I'll do oatmeal, almond milk, my protein shake. I mean my protein powder, almond butter. That'll be a meal, and then chicken breast or whatever the other protein is. A little bit later. But to be honest, that's why like this the mass been formed. To be honest with you, like just because like the arms like being big in the shoulders and shit like that. Protein, just consume the shit on the protein.
It's protein, dude. I eat like 3 shakes per day. It's a lot. Plus the food, and I'm eating like meat or chicken or fish every meal. So it's just like I'm full of protein.
I got a good friend of mine at my last job. One day because he was lifting, he lifts, but I wasn't. You got to want it. Like you can look at you just got to want to do the process because you won't see results at first. Like first 3 months you might see like a little muscle, but at a certain point, motherfucker, I've arrived. Just go get that point like I've arrived kind of shit. Um, so one day I see him at work, his shoulders just massive, chest, and then I told him this last week because I was always seeing him just eating a chicken breast. He'll come through with like 2 fucking chicken breasts. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? But now I understand.
You get it. Oh man, it's like also having to eat like 8 times per day is so much.
It's a
Like
lot.
for a while I counted calories until I got used to eating so much. But dude, it's beast mode. It's too much food.
It's because like for example, after this, I had my protein shake before I went to the gym. So that helped me. And then I'm gonna have my meal, and then I'll have my protein shake a little bit later. It's a habit, man. It's a habit.
Yeah, it is, dude. And wow, I'm about to change gyms. So I'm looking forward to meeting new people in there and stuff and seeing the new place.
Do you ever like go up like I'm getting into the habit of like if I see somebody doing something I don't know, I just go up to them and like ask them what are they doing? Because just like to let's make a new friend kind of shit.
I do it sometimes. It's cool. Like I've got into the habit. You see those girls, like just not. This is not attraction related, but you
Mm-hmm.
see them and they have like these big ass glutes, like perfect legs. Sometimes I used to walk up to them and like, listen, there's no weirdo shit. I just want you to teach me how to train legs. And dude, they taught me some
Smooth.
great exercises.
Hey, that was smooth.
Like, yeah, never done anything with any of them because I just in that setting I want to keep it professional. Like, hey, I just want you
Yeah.
to teach me legs.
Like I'm not trying to be a creep right now. I'm just looking for like how do
Yeah,
you
I'm not hitting on you. I just want to train like you. And some of them have some killer exercises.
bro.
Like still, my leg day makes me almost cry.
No, legs is a bitch. I will say that, man. Legs is a bitch. I was just like I don't know, man. Like I said, it teaches you mental discipline. It just shows you like you gotta show up to get the results. Like you gotta work for this shit. And it's not for the faint of heart, man. You can't you gotta be consistent, bro. You can't in my opinion, I mean, if you working out once or twice a week, in my opinion, it'll take you longer to achieve your results. But you gotta like superset to maximize your shit. So like you can't do like the little light shit. I'm really big on supersets. And just like maximizing my shit. So I'll go from if I'm doing like just shoulder shrugs with I got like bars. So I'll finish set and I go immediately into the next set until like exhaustion. So I'm just like
That's
each
crazy.
bro, fucking
Supersets are brutal.
killer, bro. But that pump, you want as much blood in that fucking muscle as possible.
Right? It's like you see the pump in the mirror and you're like, and that's how you want to look like that's how you're gonna look like in
Mm-hmm.
3 months from there. That's great about weightlifting. You can see the result in advance. You see the
No.
pump, and that's gonna be you in 6 months if you keep going.
Guys,
It's crazy.
I'm gonna keep like whoever's listening, like, I don't work out. Okay, I understand. But if you want, even as the health benefits, the confidence, it's fucking amazing. So guys, you're gonna hear me talk about lifting, for as long as however long I'm doing podcasting, because I fucking love it. And it gives you confidence and you look amazing. And yeah, so keep lifting. Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah. Also, like if people have some insecurities, they like
Takes
they
all
don't
that away.
understand. They don't understand how crazy it is, but it goes away
It's all like
completely. Crazy.
from example, it could be not judging, but just using for example, it could be someone who's not attractive to your standards. But if the physical physique change, now they're like, ooh, I'm looking at you different because it's the we
Of course.
I don't know at the core, nobody can say that when they see somebody who's fit, they're not attractive.
Of course.
Nobody
It's
can
it's
say
it's human biology. It's a sign of health. It's a sign of hard work. It's like it's strength. It's like it's attractive. It must be attractive.
like if like ladies, if you're listening to this right now, you have to admit that if you see a guy with arms or chest or abs, he's 10 times more attractive. You
Yeah. I
cannot say
mean,
that that's not the case.
let's turn this shit into a dating episode too. Like, whenever I've been with a girl, like the first fucking thing they compliment in intimacy is the arms. It's like, I love your arms. Like, and I mean, and we're talking about people who maybe before I was friends with, and they're like, yeah, I don't like huge guys that go to the gym. And we're talking about people that, yeah, the physique is not important to me. It's all bullshit.
Don't like stop lying. You know it's important.
Yeah, you just say it because maybe your ex-boyfriend was this or that, or maybe because you're talking to a dude that you don't want to make feel bad, but that's how it works. And okay, I understand that like when girls say like, yeah, I don't want a huge guy that goes to the gym all the time, they mean like some bodybuilder type shit, and that
Yeah,
can be unattractive. But if you're built like an athlete, that's objectively attractive.
that's what you. That's it's like it's just biology. Like for example, I don't want to be the fucking veiny, super like this massive motherfucker. That's not my goal. I'm gonna be like a nice chisel. But like you said, you cannot deny that if you see somebody in physical peak, you're not like, ooh, because you're lying.
Yeah. Also, don't you admire that? Like just the discipline it takes.
Because now you know this person is putting in the work, so it's attractive either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Take even attractiveness out of the equation. You see a girl with those like amazing glutes, perfect legs, like fit. Are you not gonna just like even want to go up to her and say, "Hey, just I mean, congratulations because you look fucking amazing." It's like mind blowing. Not like sometimes I see these women in the gym. They are in way better shape than I am, and I admire that. I want to be like that.
And it's inspiration. One thing, because like it's not even like hating. Like if you see somebody in a better physical peak than you, that should be just be motivation, like to keep going. Honestly, because there's gonna be times like, bro, I couldn't be fucked to go to the gym today. You don't feel like it all the time, but you gonna show up.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you're really, I have a headache. I don't feel well. I'm tired after work and shit. You have like a laundry list of excuses you can make not to go to the gym, and then you go anyway because you have to.
You cheating yourself if you don't go.
Yeah, it feels terrible. Also, you feel terrible if you don't go.
I've never, and I'm gonna be because yeah, you have your mind's like, oh, we can miss a day. I'm not missing a fucking day, bro. That day is the reason why that bicep, that long hair, the bicep got bigger, and I just cheated myself because I ain't go.
I had to miss one full week and I'm going crazy. Tomorrow I'm getting back.
I can't imagine missing a week, bro. I'll go nuts.
Bro, I mean, the mental health side of it is something people will not understand until they try it. Also, I have this friend. I'm not training her. I'm just giving her advice. And at first she was like, "This is too hard." She was like, "I don't look forward to it. It's just suffering." And I told her, "Just keep going." And 2 weeks
Keep
ago,
showing
she
up.
was like, "You know what? I'm missing working out because she had to skip like 5 days." And she's like, "I'm
Yeah.
missing it a lot." And I'm like, "That's where you want to get. That's
When
the point."
yes, even on rest days, you like fuck. I want to get back in that bitch.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can find ways also having active rest days. You can do boxing bag. You can do some elliptical machine. You can do whatever, a cross trainer. You can jump on the rowing machine. Everything is great at the gym.
Just do fucking something. Hey, this gonna be like a dating episode, guys. If you want to like distract like somebody, just get in physical health,
Yeah,
physical peak.
absolutely. Like there is no way. I mean, you get more looks even from women and men because men they admire a physique like that, and if they don't have it, they want to get it. But many don't have the work ethic. And women, they like it because just like you like a nice physique, they like it too. We are
But you said
humans. We're visual
it's
creatures.
the work ethic, and that's
Yeah.
because you put in time, bro. And you gotta do this shit consistently, and then you admire the person who does it. I admire that
Absolutely.
you spend 4 days out the week working on your body. That's work ethic. That's mental discipline. You go keep showing up. You go outwork everybody every single
Yeah,
time.
and that's gonna like seep into your life, like how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you work out that consistently, you're gonna go all in everything you do.
That's it. Same like with the our content that we post. Same mentality. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. We having fun with it. Results go show. But at a point of time, it becomes a habit. It's fucking true. You do something for 30 days, it becomes a habit. That's the realest fucking shit.
Yeah, man. And sometimes you don't want to do it. You don't want to put out content because you're tired, but then you're like, no excuses. I
And then
fucking have to.
you grateful because like you'll see that one person who comments that I needed to read this, and it's like, damn, this was the point. If I didn't post this, that person wouldn't have had that message that could have changed their entire life.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like it's so important. Like even right now, I'm not getting that much traction on TikTok, but I will keep
Same.
going.
Mm-hmm.
Get. Like, I don't care. Just I know at some point one piece of content is gonna bring attention.
Same shit with podcasting, bro. You take the same concept, 30 episodes in, you probably think probably only getting like 30, 40 people listening every single week. And you thinking, oh, what's the point? But you got to keep showing up, man. At a certain point, you have a catalog. Now this is episode 96. So now I have a catalog of podcast episodes. And that one person who agreed to be on the show wouldn't have been on the show if they didn't see the whole catalog. If I didn't put in the fucking work.
And I mean, dude, you had Zubi on.
Bro,
how the fuck did you pull that off?
Shout out to Zubi, man. Shout out to Zubi. I had reached out to him last year, but he was just busy. He was just busy. And then it was December. I just had a thought, reach out to Zubi again. It just came out of nowhere. Reach out to Zubi. So I reached out. He said, "Yeah, man, let's get a podcast in." I was like, "What? Cool ass dude, bro. Cool ass fucking dude."
I can imagine. I mean, when I listened to him on Rogan, it sounded so cool. I liked him a lot.
Cool ass dude, guys. If you Zubi, what fucking episode is that? That was a fun episode, to be honest with you. That is episode. Wait a minute. All these damn episodes. Episode 90, Get Out of the Fear Loop with Zubi. Shout out to Zubi, man. He in Dubai right now, living his best life, pandemic free, not giving a fuck. But even the episode, man, just like his content and just not being afraid to speak up. I just feel like a lot of people just being a coward when not speaking on the injustices that's going on with all these mandates and shit. Like no matter the flack you'll get from speaking your truth. And I see a lot of that with a lot of big accounts on Twitter too. Like I've never seen them post anything about how fucked up certain shit is. So people like that you admire. And I'm grateful he was on the show. Just powerful episode.
Yeah. Also it's great because he's got a platform and shit. He was on Rogan. So any other person could be, hey, I made it. Fuck the smaller platforms, fuck the smaller creators. Just I will now go big. Instead, he was willing to jump into smaller platforms. He's fucking huge.
Come on now. And then it's something he mentioned to me on the show that made me think. He had posed a question like, can you see yourself doing podcasts for 10 years? And I was like, because he didn't start getting traction for 10 years. It's like anything he was doing. So I'm like, fuck, you've been in this bitch for 10 years and now you seeing the results. And that's making me think, you might not pop off. For somebody listening, yeah, I've had one of Oprah's Super Soul teachers on the show. Shout out to Gordana. That was my first whoa, I fucking made it kind of shit. But to me, it's I still want, because I just want to impact people and just give back and just be a platform where people can just come to get the programming they need to be the best selves. So as long as that's still this core principle, I can see that this being the case for 10 years. 2,000 episodes in. Who fucking knows?
Nice. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I was on hiatus with the podcast for a while because I wasn't feeling it. I was busy, but right now I'm ready to start again. I can't wait.
We need you, bro.
I want to start again.
We need you because, even if you know your purpose for it. If you feel like you need your time away, you just need a time away. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do because it ain't genuine at that point. And then because you gotta one thing I'm adopting in my life is moving with intention. So for this episode, whoever's listening, I set the intention that this will help impact you, or motivate you, inspire you in some way. And so it is.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do. I wasn't very I didn't want to put out shitty content or stuff where I wasn't motivated, so I just took a break. Now I'm ready. I can't wait. I'm fired up.
Hey, we need you, bro. So when you think about coming back on the scene, definitely got to be on the show.
No, I have to reach out some people. I have to reach out to some people. Then you will be on for sure when you got time.
Shit, let me know, bro. We'll get that. We'll record that shit for sure.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. And well, let's see. I hope this month to get something in. I will not post every week, but at least bi-weekly I will try to post an episode just to get slowly into it.
And that's fine, bro. Because even this content creating is a lot of fucking work. People don't understand that shit. We record podcast episodes, then we doing TikTok shit. That's time consuming.
Yeah, when I was in Italy, I years ago when the first influencers were popping up, like the first people making a living out of just having social media.
Yeah.
I heard people all the time like, "Yeah, it does not work. You're just playing around with a phone and making videos." Shit, you have no fucking clue how much work that is.
You
That's
gotta,
work.
you gotta, we now, you record the video, then you gotta edit that part. Then you gotta figure out which song you gonna use. Then you gotta do the whole adding the word shit where the words popping up on it. Then you gotta figure out which song am I gonna use for it. When I'm gonna post that shit. So that's good hour, maybe depending on like how long the video is. Now, I'll fuck with hold on, let me pull up your TikTok because I'll fuck like with your concept heavy. Like you got like, for example, why you should never bring up your ex during dates. Secrets you didn't know about introverts. Confident posture, which people don't even like. That's a game changer. What else we got on here? I bet you're making this mistake during dates. I feel like this is gonna be a date episode for like what gave you like the inspiration to just do like a lifestyle kind of like approach?
Because I have so many interests, like as you know, working out, writing, and shit. It's not only like fashion, so I didn't just want to focus on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And second is that an opportunity to just assess the audience who's listening to what. And then I just mm, ran into in the past month content from like Fresh and Fit and all those platforms. Like, man, they are some bullshit artists. Like
Yeah.
those people are really some fucking bullshit artists. And I was like, you know, you got plenty thousands of young men listening to these guys. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
toxic as fuck. These guys are just pushing division and conflict.
Yep.
So like the purpose of the TikTok channel is just, bringing self-improvement back to a place where you don't have to like down talk on women. Like
Yeah.
I also like it's crazy because like Fresh and Fit, it's perfect case. They have like 2 million followers or so.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes, what men don't understand that these dudes live in Miami, okay? That's a whole nother fucking planet.
Yep.
Like the women that they have in Miami are not gonna be the women you will fucking find in Wisconsin, in Germany,
Yep.
in England.
Yep.
But people are taking them as like a fucking example of manhood. I mean, one guy is a fed and the other guy is fake as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how are they gonna help in any way masculinity? They are just bringing more conflict. They are just humiliating women, and they are not about self improvement. They're just about making money with their audience.
Yep.
That was the main inspiration. I was like, this is fucking disgusting. These guys are like two snakes trying to sell you stuff.
And then you being like it being a passion of yours, and one thing because they always say you just got to be an example for people. Like for example, me and you could talk about fitness all we want, but if we're not actually adopting and actually living that lifestyle, we just talking shit.
Yeah,
We just talking shit.
absolutely. Yeah,
Like
but we live the lifestyle, so we can't talk about
we
fitness. That's the
live
thing.
the. I can tell you, hey, do you do that shit? You'll see the results because I'm living proof. Hey, you drop enough podcast episodes, you'll get traction. Living proof.
Yeah, dude. And also, I was very self-aware and paranoid at first with the TikTok shit because I was like, ah, man, I just want to do content, but maybe I don't look good enough to do fitness content or this and that. Then I realized, like, hey, I'm not a finished product. I'm in the process. I'm living the lifestyle, even if I don't look like Chris Heria. I
Take
can
him on a
actually live the life.
journey,
Yeah, yeah. I take him on a journey.
and that's beautiful because they seeing it in real time. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm taking the journey with me through my lifestyle, my physical life. So you get to, and it's raw and vulnerable. But that's what people want. They just want like to understand, and we bringing them down. Not bringing them down. I don't like that choice of phrase, choice of word. We're bringing them along in a motherfucking mud, in a motherfucking journey. So they see the
yeah,
shit in real time. Because you can, that's what like you see somebody who, talk about the accomplishments, but even like on my Twitter recently, I'm gonna show you the ugly too. I'm gonna show you, I'm not just gonna be all, I'm not a love and light person. I'm gonna show you the dark shit. Like some days I feel like shit.
yeah.
That's okay.
And it's fine. people have to understand that everybody feels like shit some days.
Yeah,
It's not like content creators have just perfect days. We are human.
we're a human, bro. We're allowed as long. I had shout out to inner practitioner. Had him on the show again. Great guy. He's just helps you understand like how to navigate your emotions. If you're feeling sad, something needs to be released. If you're feeling anger, boundaries has been crossed. And it's true. If you're upset about some shit, your boundaries have been crossed and you feel betrayed. So what's it showing me? What's the message behind this? I need to set better boundaries next time so this doesn't happen. Get that bitch to curve.
It's lessons, bro.
Lessons. When you look at
It's a
life,
bunch of lessons.
life is a bunch of lessons, bro. Each experience, if you look at it that way, yeah, of course, feel the emotion. No, I'm not saying bypass that at all. Feel the emotion. What is it showing me? What's the lesson behind it? And then moving forward, make sure this doesn't happen again. You gotta be easy
Also,
with yourself.
and you gotta have faith that stuff is gonna turn out for the best, dude.
Yeah.
Like when we had the first podcast together, like the very first one, I was in a very bad place.
Mm-hmm.
Like not mentally, because mentally I was already into that mindset of prosperity,
Mm-hmm.
but like just in the real world, in the present, in that present, I was in a really bad place. And then I like I was looking for a job, so was my father, since I was a mess. And then we had the podcast, and back then you were putting a lot of emphasis in like being co-creator of our reality.
Mm-hmm.
And so like as I told you, after the podcast, I got super fired up,
Mm-hmm.
and after 1 week, I got a job offer from this company,
Let's
and
go.
where I work now.
Let's
And
go.
at the time, the you know how I knew that was the one? Because 1 week after our podcast, the fucking tagline of the company was co-creating digital value. I was like, fuck,
Let's go.
like you can't make this shit up,
Let's
bro. You
go.
cannot make it up. They co-creating digital value. And I just went through the job interviews with the fucking confidence of the century, and I got the job, and I'm still there. It's quite cool.
Bro, first of all, amazing. Because people, you have the ability to create your preferred reality. Things are going the way they're going because you're entertaining the vibration, entertaining the thought. And as you hold on to that vibration, reality said, okay, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. And that's where people get stuck in that, oh, woe is me. This keeps happening. I have bad luck, quote unquote. No, you have a chain of thoughts that you're holding on to that's creating your shit. So now we need
A
to
bad
figure out
energy.
bad energy. If you can look at life as okay, something pops up. This is showing me what I no longer want. So now I now know what I do want. You take your power back because now you're just observing. I don't like this. What's next? What do I want to experience next? That's being the co-creator of your reality. You're co-creating with the universe. Universe is showing you what you've admitted. Now you have the ability to say, nah, don't want this. Next reality.
I think the thing is, I think people have they struggle a lot with change, and that's
Change is
why
hard.
like I know, but that's why realities tend for many people tend to suck, because okay, you want change, but at the same time you dread it, and you're so fearful of it that when you get it, it's shit, man.
It's
Or
tough,
or you just
bro.
or you just don't take chances.
A lot of that has to do with like your programming too, like as a child. Like if you, for example, if you grew up not being celebrated for wins or just like not being validated, that then equates certain situations. So every time that you experience a person in your life that mirrors that programming, it just becomes a habit. And that's what you used
Yeah,
to. But you have to hold yourself accountable and say, this no longer serves me. And once you're aware, you have to keep putting the effort. Action, don't get me wrong. It's one thing being aware, but there's another thing to actually implement. But it gets to a point where you do become aware that when shit happens, you can only blame yourself. And then you get frustrated with yourself, like, fuck, come on, Rich, you knew better than this. Come on. And you get fed up. It get to a point where you get fed up with your shit.
it's true. Like even in everything, you have to break the cycles, the toxic ones. You just have to break them. If not, you're just gonna keep repeating that shit.
Damn.
And it's bad when you repeat it.
It is.
It's
God
bad.
damn, man. Like guys, like when you listen to this, you know that the whole point is to remind you of your divinity, to remind you that you are the creator of your reality. Some people might say, well, it's limitations. No, it's no limitations. You just place a limitation on yourself by having that thought.
Yeah. And it's hard, we all go through it. We all have days in which we feel limited. And that's where you have to show your true colors and fight it.
I love being a creator. It ain't like, don't get me wrong, some shit do suck. Bro, no, one thing, I like talking about this because it's fucking true. Everything that happens in your life, it always worked itself out. So I say that to say, you have to surrender. I play this game with myself. Anytime something pops up that's like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I say, okay, universe, surprise me. I know it's gonna work out somehow, some way, somehow. And it's happening for a reason. Surprise me. I'll give up. Not smile, not laugh. And then the solution just randomly appears. And it's like, why were you stressing? Everything you stress about how something gonna work out. I think what it is too, though, we want to have that control over how it pans out. But that's not for us to determine.
Yeah, dude, it's like if you read Taoism,
Mm-hmm.
they have this concept of just letting go. Taoism is just flowing. Just
Yes.
it's not being passive, but it is going along with what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And just because when you force things, they tend to break even more. So you just let go, which is the hardest state to achieve. And actually, what we call flow state,
Mm-hmm.
it comes from Taoism. The flow state is when you're perfectly in the moment, regardless of whether it's going bad or good. You're just there, living with it and flowing with it.
And when you can operate from that awareness, you're golden. You already you got the cheat code. You already broke out the matrix. It's up to you to be accountable for your creations and your reactions. There's no excuses.
Totally,
No
totally.
excuses.
No
Brother,
excuses, man.
no excuses. I always ask this last question to my guests, and it's going to be amazing TikTok and Instagram reel too. What would your message be to humanity during this time?
Oh, man. My message to humanity during this time is to have faith that things are gonna turn out well, but at the same time to stand strong because stuff is not just gonna fall on your lap. And I will let people interpret this, but stuff is not just gonna fall on your lap. And if you don't pay attention, it can get rough. So we are living through critical times, but I do believe we are seeing signs of recovery and of an uplifting change coming up.
Bars, fucking bars, guys. If you're, because I'm big on just like, because I don't even talk about the whole like COVID pandemic shit as much anymore. Because like I realized I was furthering that reality to be experienced. Now I'm focused on people like speaking life into people being aware, realizing that they've been bamboozled, or just like what reality looks like now. So I have to hold myself accountable to the message I was portraying out. Stuff like I don't want this reality to be how it is anymore. So I need to change how I'm talking about it.
Yeah, sure. Also, like big thing for humanity. It's no excuses. The title of
No
this podcast probably
fucking
no excuses. If you want change, go change. I mean, I don't care if it's your body, if it's your relationship, whatever.
be
Just
the
go
change.
change. Yeah, if you have a shitty job, just find a new one. Don't be afraid. Change. Do your best.
God damn, this is a great fucking episode, bro. As always.
Yeah, bro, love it. The vibe is always great.
Always great. I'm dropping this. Well, yeah, I'm dropping this today. So whenever you guys listen to this, it's always weird. Like you never know when people listen to this episode. So whenever you listen to this, just know it's recorded on a Sunday afternoon with two amazing people who care about humanity and want the best. And like we said, no excuses. Sebastian, I will have guys. I will have his link tree below. Just check him out. Follow. Peep his TikTok videos. Bro, I'm glad I found you on TikTok because I appreciate Appreciate your content.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm gonna keep posting. People, there's a clothing brand coming up. Just follow me on
Let's
TikTok.
go. Let's go. I'll have his link below, guys. Check him out. Check me out. And yeah, as always, guys, you're the creator of your reality. Everything you think, feel, say will shape shit around you. Hold yourself accountable for what you don't want so that you know what you do want next. Mic drop. Sebastian, thanks for being on, bro.